Hey honey loves, it's your girl Olive Honey and welcome to the Faith in Our Stars, where I use God's gift of astrology to grant insight into ourselves and our relationships. Some have said that 2020 is the year for clarity and truth and exposure. Well, there's a whole lot of truth coming out right now. Since Virgo Libra Cusp, Will Smith is trending because his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, admitted to her romantic relationship with August Alsina. I took a look back at a script I wrote last year when I compared the astrological compatibility of Will and Jada's relationship to a Long Island iced tea. Man, am I glad I saved that script because, honey loves, what I wrote about their birth chart a year ago is so shockingly true to what they revealed on Red Table Talk. So, sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink or a pitcher like moi, because it's time to get into an astrological sign to sign comparison. That's sun sign to sun sign, moon sign to moon sign. You get the picture. Of the relationship between Virgo Libra Cusp, Will Smith, and his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. As a Virgo Libra cusp, Will is a laid back charmer and healer who lives in the burden of his ideals, while Jada, Virgo, is a responsibly unsettled healer who lives in her burdens. Their challenges could teach sensible lessons for a relaxing, independent future, but when Jada complains about being unhappy, which we've already heard, Will initiates taking a break so they can learn how to make themselves happy. Something else we heard during the Red Table Talk, which was cold until Jada saw Will having a little too much damn fun. So, Will, as a Scorpio moon, is emotionally passionate, while Jada, a Virgo moon, has a more factual, detail oriented approach to her emotions. So, when they got together to address their feelings on the August Alsina rumors that actually weren't rumors, their union was made to persuade. Jada needs to feel purposeful, while Will needs to keep the depths of his feelings private. So the hurt and humiliation that we saw in Will's eyes was because he was pissed that what was going on behind closed doors of their marriage had been exposed due to his wife's messy way of handling her need to feel good and find purpose in another dude instead of herself. So, with Will having a Libra Mercury and Jada having a Virgo Mercury, Will's mind is set on restoring balance to the image that they've presented and built a united, respectful, family friendly front. You notice he didn't say anything negative about Jada or August, right? Well, I mean, other than the I'm gonna get you back stinger he let loose. That was just his Scorpio moon talking. Having Will's light-hearted, peace-seeking energy across the table was also to help curb Jada's anxiety. But even though she tried to appear wise and responsible, it kind of backfired. But the question a lot of folks have been asking is, why would Will be supportive? Is he really cool with all this? Let me tell you. They're in love with love and want to be with someone who makes them feel good all the time. When reality creeps in and it's not fun anymore, they can lose sight of why they're still together. Now, they threw out a twist on one of Will's movie catchphrases that confused the hell out of all of us. Because they're presenting the idea of a life partnership, someone who will be there no matter what for life. But looking at Will's chart, the value of his brand is a major factor. It is very important to him. So when this life partnership is no longer beneficial to that brand that he's worked so hard for, he will question why he's still in this marriage and find a way to ease out of it. All right. Will has a Virgo Mars, and Jada is an Aquarius Mars, which means that he will change the way he does things to better help her do what she wants. While most people would have been like, oh no, this is your mess. You got that. You can handle that. Will sat across the table, conducted the interview as a supportive husband of the unique situation his wife created and oddly chose to share on a show meant to express her independent views outside of the Smith brand he created. According to their charts, though, addressing the rumors on Red Table Talk was the best way to do it as an individual or as individuals and as a couple. Will's Jupiter sign is in Virgo, and Jada's is in Sagittarius. Remember Jada saying, mm-hmm, that was her Jupiter and Sagittarius talking. She believes that life is meant to be lived, and you only learn by experiencing through the journey to the destination. But the way that she actually gains favor is to seek the truth within said journey. And even though Will is disappointed that her journeys have compromised their healthy arrangement, he gains favor by maintaining poise and exhibiting truthful humor. It's very laugh to keep from crying, actually, or acting a fool, as the case may be. At the end of the day, Will's support and Jada's pursuit of satisfaction has encouraged relationships in a dialogue like, would you be cool if you and your partner had relationships with other people during an amicable separation? Do you even believe in amicable separations? Or is a breakup as far as you're concerned? Will and Jada's rules of commitment are we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life. Or are they? This ain't got nothing in it. Refill. Will, as a Saturn in Aries, is so ready to lead the way that he may forget to consider where he's actually leading people to. So he has the God-given responsibility of exhibiting patience to consider if his actions match his aim. Saturn in Gemini, Jada is so active and adaptable that she loses sight of herself and her original goal. So she has the God-given responsibility of calmly exhibiting self-control to stay on course. Based on this chart placement, I believe will encourage Jada to come to the red table or bringing in the PR team that said it was a good idea. Furthermore, Will's self-awareness reminds Jada of how unsure she is in herself, which resulted in premature moves that disturbs Will's image. But if they were successful in using that amicable separation to become better individuals so they can be better partners to each other, then someone would have learned how to make themselves happy instead of relying on another person to do it, right? When the reliability of Will's Uranus in Virgo pairs with the smoothness of Jada's Uranus in Libra, and they are on the same page, they make a very down-to-earth impression that we are all well aware of. We know it well, we've seen it, there's been songs dedicated to it, there's memes, it's great. But when they are not on the same page, Jada thinks the pressure Will puts on himself and their family to be the picture of perfection is unfair to them. They talked about this on a previous episode where Jada mentioned how she felt she couldn't meet Will's idealistic standard. Will then stated that he had a better grasp on public perception and wanted to present an image that would protect his family from public scrutiny. A dream he eventually let go of when he and Jada decided to destroy their marriage. His words, not mine. Don't get mad at me in the comment section. To rebuild a new dream. So, in Will and Jada's case, his Neptune in Scorpio is passionate about power and mystery, while her Neptune in Sagittarius is passionate about purpose and expressing or exercising her free will to do so. Again, their union is influential to the masses, again, something we all know. But when their dreams differ and they're in fuck it mode, Jada will lose her sense of purpose and explore her free will in ways that will harm their relationship, while Will's passion for power could also destroy the relationship. Will and Jada both have Pluto and Virgo, which means they are responsible healers with similar battles and misconceptions that allow them to settle together. When they are acting from a high vibration, they seem reliable, helpful, and their thoroughness is appreciated. But if they act from a low vibration, they appear to be obsessed with perfection or look like they have no self-control. Expectation, learning and growth, defining what works for you, being helpful versus being harmful, self versus relationship. These are the focal points within Will and Jada's relationship that grant the most insight and will help maintain or terminate their marriage. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful or insightful, hit the thumbs up button, and of course let me know what you thought of this episode in the comment section. Don't forget to share this video, watch more of my videos over here, and subscribe for special alerts and updates because you never know who or what will be covered on the Faith in Our Stars. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay in high spirits. See you next time.